Alright, this thing is... Okay, here we go. And stream is open. Alright. So, today we'll be playing Kixeye's new feature, which are the... daily campaigns. Basically, a daily campaign similar to one of these campaigns, except every day you have a chance of getting a reinforced chest, which could contain could contain tokens, resources, base parts, or uranium. Now, looking at the photo provided by Doom, you can get about 200,000 base parts, which is about 8 times found in 60, 55 uranium, which is twice as much, I think, found in 57, excuse me, so that's a good amount. Well, let's just see, because there's two different types. There's Mega Mayhem, which is Assault with the Apollos. There's River Type Base Defense, which is, I'm guessing, with Tideseekers. So let's do this real quick and see how it works. So we have it opened up. It's open for an hour. And it doesn't say how many battles are on there yet, so let's check. I have my Tideseekers. And let's put let's get these guys ready. Put a crew on their steelheads, boost defense. Alright. Sending it out. And there's 3 encounters, and probably this one's going to be attack them in base defense. So let's see how it does. Oh, never mind, the base is under attack, so... So I was wrong about that. Maybe it's all 3 of them are base defense, which would be nice to see. Kind of a rewind of the last one. So here we go. They're not doing really any damage. It's 3 waves. My base is holding up really nicely so far. Let's zoom in here. Oops. There we go. So the best thing to do when you're using these is to target the big ships up here. They get a shockwave. Now we're on wave 3. So I want to, oops, don't move. Target the big ships so they get a shockwave around them. Like this, wait for it. Yeah, like that. And also have mortars falling down from the Nova Storm, doing explosive damage, so that's good. This one here has Garward Gatling guns and lockdown rockets to slow it down. Ballistics, we have Drat Cannon here, scatter guns, and that was a pretty easy campaign right there. Oh, pretty easy wave. The turret is down health, but placed in the wall soon at grade level 9, so it should help prevent it a lot more health of, I think, 40k to 173k. So that's a big improvement right there. Start repairing. Base defending fleet's fine. Let's go back out to the water. Let's do the next one. More rivers incoming. So this is the second base defense one. Should pop up real quick. There we go. Base is under attack. And let's see how it is. Okay, and they're coming from the sides. So method for this is can't have your dock outside because they would destroy it. So I'm going to keep mine right here centered. You can't snap it down in here. They have missiles all around. Again, make sure it targets the slow ones. Targets ones lost. This is really good setup with the... I actually recommend this, having a glacier turret, so it slows down 75% for 15 seconds, and having mortars come down on it, or launchers, or I forgot the name of these things. Cold snaps coming down there. Just extra damage, all of it basically. This only has 2 waves, so that's good. Let's see. That guy's taking a little bit of damage. Oh. Turret's holding up good though. Ship's holding up good. Nothing's fallen yet, so which is really good. Mine to watch for though is that the second one here, as you see, you got one past. Survived the launchers in there, so it's probably underreactive. Survived tons of shots from the Val. So I'm guessing what you should do is probably put maybe a Tideseeker around the edge around it. And I'll show you when I get back into the base. Yeah, Val took some damage. Never mind, it's fine. So I'm probably thinking maybe putting a Tideseeker right here, so I can fire these guys. And then, because the ships, they automatically go for it in order of importance. It's turrets, then it's normal buildings. No, excuse me. It's ships, turrets, normal buildings, and above all that's outpost and dock. So I'm going to place a Tideseeker here, and then drive it down here, so it's behind more walls, behind protection, so it's not the first ship you see, because right here the valve is going to be easier to get to. Going through here it's closer, going to be firing at more instance. It has a 100k health and a massive deflection. It's going to be fine. So let's go back and let's do the last one now. The last encounter, it's the Royal Avengers. Explosive ballistic weapons are recommended. So this is good with having the mortars coming down. I also suggest getting your Goliaths out or your Punishers, using those, and then driving them around. I do not recommend using Reaver cannons. I forgot the name of them. Or Pack cannons. I suggest using Arbalists or perhaps the New Gun Millennium, because their accuracy base, or actually Arbalest is dumbfire, but Millennium is accuracy based, so it's going to follow the target, and with the fast moving ones, which is a good thing, so it doesn't move at all. And then with the very low reload, damage around 600 I think per shot, and it shoots I think ranked with auto is like every 0.6 seconds. So it's a fast cannon basically. Alright, so right now we're on wave 3 or 4. We have these enforcers coming in. We have the Hulks coming in. And right now it's just a fucking mess. So we have launchers going off, we have glaciers going off. And all this, as Doom showed us kindly, for about 200,000 base parts, 55 uranium. So 200,000 base parts is equal to 200,000 seconds. And convert that into days, it's 2.3 days. So you get 2 days and 8 hours, which isn't bad. You can upgrade level 5 through level 6, takes about 10 hours. So I got maybe, yeah, about 4 of those done right there. So that's a really good amount. Alright, so the last one's done. They destroyed one turret, that was Cold Snap. Destroyed the scattergun up there. Ships are all good though, which is amazing, which is nice. Let's see what the reward is. Okay, time to complete clear is 9 hours. But it's fine, it says 9 hours there. But you can also just go and do it faster for 6 hours, but who really repairs the bases? You want to open chest, let's open it. Let's go waste some uranium, going cruise. Alright, it says about 55,000, so let's go down to 100k. Go on from there, because we also have weekly I'm about to do soon. I don't think I'm going to stream that, because it's just chores. Alright, mortar heads, nothing good so far. I'm going to do a post soon about rolling crews, but I just haven't had the time for it. I have college applications going out and scholarship stuff. I'm just kind of backed up right now. Excuse me. But I'll find time for it, don't worry. I was gonna do a post about not about viewership, but player rates for the last raid. Because I didn't participate in the raid, I only got 350k, which is the minimum prize for the tiered prizes. That was nuclear accelerators. I was like 25,000 against what Wim got was 35,000. So that's a good raid of people who got minimum prizes. But then I was trying to find the number of players currently on there using leaderboards, but leaderboards are still messed up. Weekly haul, it shows either 0 for my second account at level 49, or right now for my main account it shows like a 200 million. But I've been going through all these walls, and I don't think everyone's doing walls all the time. So yeah, it was the weekly experience points, but it shows 0 over the full lifetime experience points. And showing 0, it shows that there's over 500,000 players, which is a large amount, but the game is it's going to be turning 7 years old this year, I believe. I don't know, 6 years old this game, yeah, this year. So, ooh, they had destroyers. So it's going to be kind of a wall off of that. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let's open up the chest. And we got, ooh, look at that. Doomlight, okay, so we have 66,000 uranium, 100,000 base parts. And we got 1.5 mil in resources. So there's no tokens, as Doom said. Larger boon, nice word, good diction. Random, different levels of chest with different rewards once we went into the game. Alright, so going down here, it was on here earlier, it showed different ones. Okay, yeah. 50 to 79 come out next week, and then I believe it's different prizes as well. Yeah, salvage chest rewarded for completing the middle of a campaign. So salvage, so I'm guessing it's just resources, or maybe some tokens rarely, but not ship build, maybe repair. And then third type of chest, that's probably resources again, or research tokens, excuse me. So that's the new feature, so that's pretty cool. Allows you to test out the base function, or base defense, which I needed to do. So next thing I'm gonna do is put Tide Seekers right here behind the wall, and just fire at it. Then also another method I know of was back in the Dragon Strike campaign. People, I think it was, man, I think it was Dread Pirate Roberts. He did a video on this. Someone from the Alliance did this, and they had a ship up here. It might have been Doxy. It might have been the Professor, but they had a ship up here, and they would lure it out this way, and then have another ship down here, or mortars firing at it, or turrets firing at it, destroying it. So that was a good idea. Or have the Mastodon and Rhino firing at it. That's a good idea, though. Try that out next time. Alright. But, another thing I wanted to go over was the Death Crypt campaign. Now, because we have 2 months as the raid hole, there's going to be tons of people going for new holes and such, messed up prizes. And I want to use for lower levels, especially like level 28 right here, and good things in here, because I know that the last raid you could travel through certain targets, and you could mortar some turrets for points. going through here, you can get the Siege Cannon, which is going too, so I'm doing that. Nemesis, I think that's just Assault Missile. Those get shot down. Rolling Seas, nothing there. I want something that's immediate, so we having to do it twice because the 6th level campaign is nothing harder. Siege Cannon, but then again it's level 48. Should be easy though. It's a good gun right there. Now unfortunately, I can't do Dragon Strike, but looking back at the targets, nothing there. And then these things I had done in the beginning of my blog, so I should go back a couple times, you should find it. And I think that is all I have for this video. I will be posting soon again. I'm doing a write-up, hopefully after the raid, and then maybe a weekly video of this every so often. It's about changing my base defense around, or current ship builds, or base defense tips. So that's it for this one. Hope you have a nice day. If you're level 80 or above, please try out the daily campaign. Leave your feedback in the comments. I want you to think about it. I might do a little blog post about what I can do about it to change it. I know on the Hush Hush site by Nuke and Zinx, I think his name is. I can't pronounce it correctly. Have a parser going up soon, or fixing on it. So that's going to be nice to have up again, so I might help them out a little bit with it, just to find out the data behind the game. But other than that, just keep cool and keep on playing. This has been Ouch. Have a great day.